having rallied from down 4-3 and 5-4, need to put 6-5 on the tote board now, too. David Murphy set to lead things off in the bottom of the 11th, and a very unlikely closer coming out now for the Oakland A's. Tyson Ross actually has a save already this year. Last year was pitching single-A ball most of the season. Did make 9 starts at Double-A Midland. He was just a couple of years, not even tag, off the campus of Cal Berkeley.
Well, he pitches with a lot of confidence. We saw him in Oakland throw the ball extremely well. Got a hard sinker. Doesn't look intimidated out there.
Given the uniform number 66 in spring training, that's usually a sign you're not going to make the club. Anything over 58 or so. And not only did he make the club, he's been pitching in some big spots for them. Murphy already with a home run tonight. He's a big swing.
That ball's about a foot inside. I think David was guessing for a strike right there and made up his mind a little too soon to swing.
Ryan Garko on deck. He's not had an at-bat yet tonight, and in fact hasn't had one in about a week. Murphy lifting it to left. It's sinking. Base hit.
Now he's swung at a pitch a foot inside, and that blip going into left.
Ryan Garko hasn't played in 8 days. And here he comes after the Murphy base hit.
Well, you've got Garko up here right now with Trainer and Bourbon, the next 2 hitters. So Ron Washington has to decide, does he want Garko to swing? Does he want to bunt David along?
Maybe, if you had a couple of 350 hitters coming up, maybe the choice is a bit easier. The Trainer has shown some tough at-bats tonight. Obviously, Bourbon is due to bust out. Garko's got a big uppercut swing. He can win the game right here if you let him swing. He does not get asked to bunt a lot, obviously, as a slugger.
The other thing with Garko has been up 27 times. He's only struck out 3 times, so he makes pretty good contact. You could go from the bunt to the hit and run. There's other options right here, depending on which way Ron's looking to go. One's not right, one's not wrong. It's just a matter of what you're thinking down there.
Garko bunting up near first. It's foul. It's 1-1. Ryan has been asked to sacrifice once this year, and he got it done. 1 for 1. Got some veteran right-handers now being asked to get this done. Garko at the plate, Trainer's on deck. And a young right-hander on the mound for the A's. Obviously, if they feel Murphy can time Ross and has a good chance to, that'd be perfect to get Murphy down to second with nobody out, but you can't chance having him thrown out. The bunt. Garko weaving his way in and out of traffic as he runs to first base. He got it down. The Rangers with 4 sacrifice bunts tonight. There was a time a few years ago when the Rangers went the first 8 weeks of the season with 1. They got 4 tonight.
Well, they got a lot of guys that can bunt. Garko's a big, strong guy. You don't think of him as a bunter, but you watch him fundamentally sound as he lays that bunt down. Trainer did the same thing back in the 7th inning, and you know Elvis can bunt. Bourbon was sacrifice bunting. His ended up being such a good bunt, he beat it out for a base hit.
Boy, we've seen a lot of Bob Guerin tonight, haven't we? A lot more to manage in this one for Guerin. Remember, the A's last game was a Dallas Braden perfect game on Sunday. That one kind of took care of itself. Trainer 2 sack bunts tonight in a single. And the tying man is David Murphy at second. In for a strike. Boy, back and forth these teams have gone. Missing in, 1-1. Bourbon next, and then Andrews. And boy, would Julio relish a chance to be a hero tonight. It's been such a tough start for him in 2010. Trainer pokes it out of play. A lot of the crowd is stuck around, even though it's late on a work night, a school night.
It's been a pretty compelling ball game. Been close all the way. There's been 3 or 4 lead changes in the game. A couple of big home runs.
Trainer a rip and a miss. It'll be left to Julio Bourbon.
On that fastball, boy, it almost looked like it took off. 95 miles an hour. Great location with it.
Cornermen both in a little bit. Bourbon with only 1 walk all year. It's got to be so tough for him right here to not get too anxious, not want to be the hero. But obviously you got to swing at something good. 2 good takes right there, 2-0. Two and one.
Yeah, had a good look at him, all fastballs.
Two young college players having at it here with the game on the line. Bourbon checks his swing.
He almost swung at the same pitch David swung at.
Julio takes a cut, and now it's 3-2. The payoff pitch. Julio Bourbon, little loop shot. Bowling! Base hit! Tie game!
What a game. Unbelievable. Down to the last out a couple of times. Men in scoring position. The sacrifice bunt has been a weapon tonight for the Rangers. Move a guy into scoring position. Julio works the count, fights one off. The Rangers have 2 hits this inning. Both of them good fastballs in that jammed the hitter, and both hitters looped it over short into left field. This one brings in a tying run.
And twice tonight, Tag, the Rangers have been down to their last strike. And the moment it got there, the base hit. You got great speed aboard. Will Elvis Andrus take, allowing Bourbon to steal? Well, he does take. Bourbon's not moving.
Well, Ross doesn't take a lot of time delivering the ball to the plate. It looks like he'd be a real tough guy to run on.
Elvis already with a huge hit late.
Ross basically takes no leg kick. Big call. To the naked eye, unless you're an umpire, it doesn't look like he swings. And you watch it in slow motion, I thought he swung.
Bourbon not going. Elvis fouls it back. Best fastball tonight from Ross. The A's have used 6 pitchers. The Rangers have used 5. Darren O'Day is getting ready. But Elvis can end it right here. Andrus already with 2 strikes on him against a tough right-hander tonight. It was in the 9th inning off of Andrew Bailey. Came through. On the ground to third. Kuzmanov has got it. The short way to end the inning. The Rangers have fought back from down 3-2, 5-4, and now 6-5 in the late going. 5-4 and 6-5 in the late going of this game. And now tied up 6-6 in the bottom of the 12th. Michael Young a chance to get things going and or win it right here against Tyson Ross. He just had to actually take a swing at the plate. That's how crazy this game has gotten.
Now, Ross was a starting pitcher throughout his minor league career. So even though he's been used in shorter stints in relief this year, it's not completely foreign to him to have to throw a lot of pitches. He threw 23 pitches to get out of the 11th inning. Chad Verdun was warming up. They chose to stick with Ross.
Kevin Kuzmanov guards the line at third. Michael tonight 1 for 3 with a walk. He's also been hit by a pitch. To right field, but foul.
Yeah, the hit by pitch came right in front of Josh's home run. Yeah, we've seen a lot of
love for tonight.
A lot of happy ball catchers out in the field today.
Now some noogies too.
I hope he gets one too.
Noogies for everybody in that section. 1-2 the count to Michael. With Josh Hamilton on deck. What a start to this series against the A's. 96 miles an hour on the corner. All right, time to put in the call here, Tag. We've gone almost 3 hours and 45 minutes without doing it. And Josh Hamilton has already banked a home run tonight. Swings, but he fouls it to the left. Josh on the first pitch that he saw in the 8th inning from Brad Ziegler unloaded. That gave the Rangers a 4-3 lead. Well, that's that home run swing, but he fouled it back.
And Ross is throwing really well. Good fastball, mixing in a slider. "20 strikes, 9 balls.
Oakland's bullpen is quiet.
Justin Nippert getting ready for the Rangers.
Hamilton powers it foul. Ross had a little extra on that, 97. A go-ahead homer for Josh in the 8th. Rangers had game-tying hits in the 9th and 11th from Andrus and Bourbon. The Rangers got down to their last strike in the 9th, and Elvis came through against Andrew Bailey. They were down to their last strike in the 11th. And Bourbon came through against this guy on the mound now, Tyson Ross. Good take. Vlad Guerrero on deck. A swing, a ground ball. Barton to Ross. Out number 2. I can't fathom Vlad Guerrero going 0 for 6 in this ballpark. He comes up right now 0 for 5 with 5 ground ball outs. I doubt Vlad's ever had a game where he's been 0 for 5 with 5 ground outs.
He ran out to short 3 times, third base, and also back to the mound.
Certainly in this ballpark, the worst he's ever done is 0 for 4, and only twice. He's had a few 0 for 2s, an 0 for 3, a couple of 0 for 1s. Never an 0 for 5, let alone an 0 for 6. There's a ground ball, but that'll get through.
Well, the A's have thrown a lot of pitchers tonight who get ground balls. Trevor Cahill is a good sinker ball pitcher. He gets a lot of ground balls.
Blanco to pinch run for Guerrero. Will take over as the DH. He just went down and got it again. Ian Kinsler, who almost hit one out in the 10th, will come up now here in the 12th. One game-ending home run for Ian Kinsler. That was last year against our old buddy R.A. Dickey in extra innings. Stopped by Powell.
Good backhanded stop right there. Otherwise, the winning run goes to second base.
Ross being stretched out, about to throw a 37th pitch of his night. Taken for a strike. To right field. And it's going to drop. Blanco's going to go to third. And they're going to keep on sending him around. Here he comes. Blanco for the game. He is out at home plate. From the files of why not, they just figured maybe something would go all cattywampus, but it didn't. Kinsler comes through with a 2-strike base hit. And we still go to the 13th inning. Well, he blooped a base hit in the left, and down to their final strike. The Rangers got this hit again, a little bloop hit from Julio Bourbon. Tied the game. Looking to tie or even win it in the bottom of the 13th inning. Tyson Ross comes out for another inning out of that bullpen. So far, he's thrown 39 pitches. Has allowed 4 hits and 1 run. Murphy hits it high in the air, heading toward shallow center. 1 out. If the A's can get out of here with the win, they would tie the Rangers for first in the West. And they will be bragging about the guy that They decided to start in the big leagues this year with only 9 games of AA experience. That's this guy, Tyson Ross. Ryan Garco, the hitter, and has not had an official at bat since April 29th. This would be Tyson Ross's first big league win. Garco, who played across the bay from Oakland last year in San Francisco, fouls one back into the crowd. Nice play. You hang around this long, you get yourself foul ball.
The little girl's hanging in there for 4 hours.
It's pretty impressive. And we're actually past the 4-hour mark now. Garco down the right field line, but foul. They try to wear down Tyson Ross. This is the only spot in the batting order for either side that doesn't have a hit yet tonight. It's number 7 spot in the Rangers order. Slapped on the ground to short. And will be up to Matt Trainer. .7:05 game tomorrow with Derek Holland on the mound for the Rangers. The Rangers don't want to be looking ahead quite yet. One last shot to tie it up. The Rangers live after this one is done. Now Ross's catcher, Mr. Powell, already has his first big league stolen base. That ended up being a real big play. Now Ross looking for his first big league win, but Trainer guides one into center field, and the Rangers again will have a chance to tie it or win it. Julio Bourbon, who does not have a home run this year, in fact, he only has 3 extra base hits all season, will come up for the Rangers here. If Bourbon can get on base, Elvis Andrus one more time. Once again, it's 2-0 to Julio. That's what happened last time.
It wouldn't be a bad thing to take a pitch right here. What you want right here, you want Elvis to get up there and man in scoring position. Make him throw you a strike. If you're going to swing, it's got to be a ball you can drive. Well, he got a good pitch. He just got underneath it.
It's a shame. The Rangers, for 4 hours and 10 minutes, fight their way against the Oakland A's, but they lose in 13. 7-6. There is now a first place tie in the AL West as the A's literally outlast the Rangers tonight. Don't forget, Rangers Live is coming right up. For Tom Grieve, Josh Lewin, thank you very much for watching.